How's it going, everybody? My name is JustJarrod, but you can just call me Jared, and welcome back to another Godfall video. And honestly, there's not a ton to talk about here, but since I already touched on the 6 seconds of leaked footage we got of Godfall about a week ago, I figured I kinda have to share the rest of that trailer with you, and so, without further ado, here's the entirety of the leaked Godfall trailer, which has been confirmed to be a year old by the devs and was completely leaked about 3 days ago, and somehow I missed it until just yesterday, so here it is. As far as loot goes, we don't really get much here to talk about. We see what could be loot drops, but I can't really speculate on the exact loot in Godfall since we literally know nothing as far as facts go when it comes to the loot specifically. Besides from the loot though, in my opinion, the more I watch this, the more it reminds me of Dark Souls, and if we end up getting a looter Dark Souls, I'm cool with that, although I absolutely suck at Dark Souls games and never had the patience to keep attempting them. I'm hopeful for Godfall. If the loot mechanics are addicting enough and progression is exciting, I'll enjoy it no matter the difficulty. It's all about the loot for me, that's it. If counterplay games can perfect the loot systems in Godfall, I'm 100% down with whatever they want to throw at me in terms of gameplay. We do see one of the characters in the trailer switching from a staff-like weapon to a sword, which implies we'll be able to have multiple weapons equipped at once and be able to switch between them on the fly, but once again, this trailer is a year old, we don't know what's changed or what stayed the same, we could be getting a completely different game than what we see here, we really don't know at this point. After this trailer leaked, the devs did tweet out that they can't wait for us to see how far they've come with development, so that certainly gets me excited for sure. But that's really it for me. There's not a ton to talk about. I don't want to go through the trailer and just pick out all the different weapons I see because you guys can easily see that. Once we actually get an official look at the game from Counterplay Games, then I'll talk about the loot if there's something I can kind of gather from that, whatever they release. If it's a trailer, if we see gameplay, if we see menu screens, if we see inventory, things like that is really what I'm looking for. Things like that I can talk about and get excited for when it comes to the loot in Godfall. As it is a looter slasher, at some point in time we should see just that, the loot. And once that happens, I'll be making definitely more in-depth videos on that. But for now, that's it for me. Now, a few days ago, I did make a video where I talk about what I think Godfall needs to have in order to be a successful looter, and I'll link that down in the description and in the end card if you want to check that out. If you enjoyed this video though, give it a like as it helps get the video out to more people, and subscribe for more epic loot news on Godfall. Until next time, have a legendary day, night, afternoon. Peace out.